Congratulations. You did it. You did it. Woo! You know, a lot of people, they say, I want to be a director, but they don't do the work. You did it. And you had obstacles and you had adversity, I bet, but you did it anyway. It was a wild, exciting road, and there was lots of growth, wasn't there? Yeah. And you know, the thing is, when you arrive to directorship, you are ready for it because of the fire that you had to go through. Seriously. All right. So I'm going to be with you all the way. I'll be meeting with you weekly to troubleshoot any challenges you're facing, to encourage you, and to train you in what you need to know to be a director. So you're in good hands. Okay. And I'll have a video for you to watch each week. I'd like for you to buy the book, if you don't have it already, The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. This book changed my life. It's tiny. Look, it's tiny. If you're not a reader, it's not that long. And there are scrolls in it that are going to change your life. You'll read about it and what you're meant to do. The scrolls are a little later in the book. Let's see, where's this one of the scrolls? Today I begin a new life. This is the first one. It's about halfway through the book. I'm going to read this to you at the end here, just to give you an idea of what the scrolls are like. But if you read it morning and night out loud, it will change your life. Again, The Greatest Salesman on Earth, or in the World, by Og Mandino. Okay, the other book, which you might have read in Success Builders, if you didn't, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. It's great. You need to get this book as well. And so it has some basic laws of leadership that I think will be very helpful, because you are a leader in the purest sense of the word. You know, a pastor, they lead a voluntary congregation. You know, someone in charge of a wonderful group that helps others, that runs strictly with volunteers, they are leaders. Pastor is a leader. Well, guess what? You have an army of volunteers too. Okay. Nobody works for you except maybe for your office help, which we'll talk about later. Okay. So what I want to talk about today is directoritis. It is a serious disease that I have had. Well, I think most directors catch it to one extent or the other, like a lot, and then they're not directors anymore. Okay. I don't mean to scare you, but seriously, you've got to combat this disease. All right. So the common pitfalls that you can notice with yourself that are directoritis, okay, is that you take too long of a break. Now, I know you're tired. DIQ is one of the most challenging things that you will ever do in Mary Kay. Honest to God, it is, I think, the most challenging thing I have ever done in my life, because at that point, I didn't believe in myself. Now I do. So I take on bigger goals, but because I believe in myself more, because I went through DIQ and became a director and did the seemingly impossible, it's like now the goals are easier. So congratulations to you. Now you're going to be tempted to rest. I know I was. Well, I want you to enjoy the victory. Take a day off, but you don't want to stop doing what you did to get here. Okay? All right. So what I encourage you to do is to book a power start. Do 30 faces this month. Okay? 30 faces minimal. Okay, keep in mind, the good news is that you will be making 3 times as much as you were as a consultant. Yeah, hello, it's going to be great. But we've got to keep directoritis at bay. So book your power start. Okay. You don't want to stop doing the things that got you there. Okay. You want to stay in motion. It's like a airplane. Okay. They're flying down and it stops, right? It just stops. Think about how much energy it takes for that airplane to get up into the sky, defying gravity and all that kind of stuff. No, just stay flying. If you have to dip down a little, don't go down and stop. Just go, woo. Yeah. Okay. Stay in motion. Okay. Many times, directors, they don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do when I became a director. And sometimes I've seen them get frozen and they stop doing the things that got them there, which is really all you need to do is keep doing the things that got you here. Does that make sense? Do the things that got you here. Now, your first goal is going to be on the move, right? If you haven't earned a car yet, you're going to want to also step up to your first car, okay? As far as your schedule, I would say out of 5 days a week, 4 of those should be as a consultant, booking, coaching, selling, and personally recruiting. 4 out of the 5 days for your personal business, 1 day for your unit, okay? So don't fall into the trap of not knowing what to do. You know what to do. You just did it. And what you do now is you go to the next goal, which is on the move, right? And your car or the next level of car. Okay, also some other little things that you can feel and maybe go down that road and get directoritis is the feeling of, I've arrived. Well, what you really have done is you've arrived at the banquet table of Mary Kay. And guess what? You can have it all if you continue to work your personal business. Now, if you stop working your personal business, you're going to put a lid on what you can earn. You're going to put a lid on it. You're at the starting line now. You might think it was the finish line. No, it's the starting line. You're at the table, the banquet table. Now you're ready to start eating, but you've only just begun. You've only warmed up. I recommend you book 10 parties. Parties, yes, right away. You can even tell people it's a requirement to be a director because you know what? It really is. It really is. You want to be driving for free. You want big checks. You want consistent income. And more and more and more. Yes, of course, it's all on the banquet table. But you've got to book 10 parties right away. Stay in that growth mode. Here's how you've been, right? In DIQ, you're going up, 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 up. You don't go like, oh, let's level off now that I'm a director. No, that's directoritis, okay? You keep going with that momentum, right? You keep going. Okay, and book, okay? Now, the other thing that happens that can tell you, I'm getting the signs of directoritis, is relying too much on your unit. You're thinking, I need to get my unit to work. No, you can't get people to work, not when they're volunteering, okay? You can inspire them to work. How? By your example. So you sell the product and get new team members. Take personal responsibility for those 2 things, and your people will watch you and they will do what you do. So your first thing is you think, I've got 30 people. Now you need another 30. You want to replace those people that you have now with 30 more, because the people that are in your unit now knew you when you were a consultant, and we need some new people that only know you as the powerful, credible director that you are, okay? And if you ever catch yourself saying, my team is just not working, ask yourself, are you? If you're working, then what they're doing is just icing on the cake. Do you have guest to pink possibilities? Do you have bookings? Are you always bringing in new people? Are you doing all of excellence? You can't expect them to do what you are not doing. The other thing to watch out for is thinking minimums. Don't think minimums. Don't think 5,000 production on a month. No, I don't even want you to know that I said that number. I don't even want you to know it. Throw that number away. The low ball is 6,500, 8,000, 10,000 production a month. Don't think minimums, all right? Okay. And also don't get obsessed with Mary Kay in Touch, okay? There's a lot of reports in there. Instead, get on the phone and book someone, or get out the door and go recruit somebody, okay? So right now, as a new director, this is a very fragile moment, okay? You have a little baby. Babies are fragile, okay? And you are new to this position. So you must make good decisions at this time, okay? So let's not catch directoritis. Who can you depend on? Yourself. That's the only person. So book to your power start to do 30 faces this month. Do them full circle so you'll get the recruits, and be the example that you want to be for your people. And before you know it, your people will be you. You will have little mini yous. And how great would that be? Think about it. All right. I'll see you next time at the next video. Okay. Bye.